And good evening, Bulldog fans. Suwannee High Bulldog Baseball is now on the air. Wayne Luttrell joined in the booth this evening by Mr. Tom Daniels, Suwannee Sports Hall of Fame member Tom Daniels. Tom, how you doing tonight?
Great. I got here early. I went and, I'm sure I broadcast over 100 games here. This hasn't changed where we are doing the games from, but the dugouts just really, the Wesley Silas Fieldhouse there. It's really a nice showers, lockers, place for the umpires, and then there's a giant shed over here where the kids take BP.
Yeah.
And we used to be the home locker, the home dugout is now the visitor dugout, and it's not so little because I remember interviewing Wade Beal in there a few times, but the field is in great shape, plenty of seating, and it's nice. It
Yeah.
really is. It's nicer than I remember.
Yeah, the press box, though, hasn't changed.
No, not at all.
That's exactly the same.
And
It's
we
the
have new fences down both the lines, which has got in the long run, it's got to help your batting average because a lot of those balls could be caught,
Yeah.
but they're not going to be caught because of the new fences.
It's now the bullpen.
Yeah.
So, yeah. The Suwannee Bulldogs tonight taking on the Newberry Panthers. It's your dog and cat fight here on a Wednesday night in Live Oak Booster Field. Suwannee coming in with a record of 10-6, and the Newberry Panthers come in with a record of 8-4. Should be a good matchup. Second matchup of the season. Suwannee got the victory in Newberry, and now the Panthers looking for revenge here tonight. Grayson Green on the hill for the Suwannee Bulldogs. It's the Grayson battery. Grayson Green pitching to Grayson Bonds, who's behind the plate. And leading off for the Newberry Panthers will be the center fielder, Brian Ox. And he'll take that first pitch in there for strike one.
And nobody told me he was a lefty.
Yeah, it's the only lefty on the staff, matter of fact. And there's a quick strike, too. And he seems to be zeroed in, at least his first two pitches, right where he wanted them to go. Took a little bit off of that one, and Bonds thought that was strike three, but he didn't get the call. So a ball and two strikes.
Umpires aren't looking for that strike when it's 0-2.
And swing and a miss. Got him there. Goes down swinging and one down in the inning. Now the left fielder, Tristan Woodrow.
He pitches in a hurry here.
He's ready to go. As soon as the ball's back in his mitt, he's ready to bring it.
And I don't know, we got a left-handed hitter, and I'm not sure I'd like to bat left-handed against this guy.
Lefty-lefty matchup here. First pitch, just off the plate. Trying to hit that outside corner. That's ball one. What a beautiful day for baseball. The pitch misses. 2-0. Couldn't ask for better weather. So if you're in the area, come on out. Enjoy a high school baseball game here on this Wednesday night.
Is it 3-0? That was quick.
Yep, 3-0 count.
I don't know how that last one didn't miss by much.
Yeah, he's around the plate.
No.
And walks him on 4 pitches. So the first base runner is aboard for the Newberry Panthers.
And sometimes left-handers have trouble pitching to left-handers.
22, Travis.
Yeah. And let's hope they don't have a lineup full of left-handers. Oh, here comes a right-handed batter. Tavis Honeycutt. Here's a kid with a lot of pop in his bat. Got to be careful with this one.
Yeah, I think he's their shortstop, and was watching him in the infield drills.
Swing and a miss. Took a big cut at that one, but came up empty.
Yeah, and I think that's where you're going to see a lot of big swings. And I don't know, I'm hoping for misses, but you're going to see big swings.
Comes in with a .312 batting average, 3 home runs, 11 RBI on the season. There goes the runner. There goes the throw. It's a little bit off the mark. Can he get the tag down? He cannot. And a stolen base for Woodrow.
It looked like he had a little trouble transferring the glove from the ball from his glove to his hand.
And the ball on the second base side. And so Lopez tried to sweep tag him, but couldn't come up with it. No. Runner in scoring position. 0-2, though, on Honeycutt. The pitch is high. There's ball one.
Trying to get him go fishing.
Now, usually you're not going to groove one on 0-2. You're trying to see if that batter will chase something.
Yeah. And if there's no runner on, you're throwing it in the dirt. But the runner on second scoring position.
1-2, and that one's high. Quickly 2-2.
I'm not sure what its out pitch is, whether it's a slider or a fastball or whatever, but that's what he needs to be thrown right here.
Ooh, the count goes full. Grayson Green started the game off with 2 strikes, struck out the first batter, and now trying to find his control once again. First base is open to the number 3 hole hitter for Newberry. And there's one to the right side. That's going to get through and into right field. Newman will field it. And here comes the throw to the plate. It's going to be off the mark a little bit. And we have the first run across for the Newberry Panthers.
We talked on the coaches show about 2 strikes and what to do in a 3-2 count. This is a big guy that obviously can hit it out of here. He said, I'm just going to go to right field. And he did. And
yep. And he put it exactly where he needed to, got the RBI single. So Honeycutt now at first and Eddie Machu now at the bat. Third baseman, number 2, right-handed batter, swing and a miss at the first pitch. The Dogs are going to have to come from behind in this ball game. They fell behind early in the last broadcast that we had last Wednesday against Bishop Snyder. And that one's going to get by the catcher. That's a pass ball.
You think it's a fastball?
Mid.
Yeah, but he had to jump up to get it. Are you the official
Well,
score?
I'm not official anything.
All right. I'm going to check with the official score because I would have given it a wild pitch.
All right. I'll give it a wild pitch.
If he was in the dirt, I would have given it a pass ball.
Yeah. Thought he should have had it.
Guy in scoring position again.
Swing and a miss there. Good looking cut. A ball and 2 strikes now to Michaux. Not sure how to pronounce his name. Michaux. Michaux?
Well, it certainly has a little French ring to it.
Okay.
Name you would hear in New Orleans.
Yeah. Yeah, well, they spell go differently than we do. It's still pronounced the same.
Ooh.
Misses somewhere. 2-2 is the count. Suwannee trying to find that second out. 1 down in the inning, 1 run across, runner at second base. And a 2-2 count on the batter. Green checks the runner. Now the pitch fouled away to the screen.
He was lucky on that one because he was right on that pitch. And Green trying to throw strikes so he get back in a groove here, but he's got to be careful throwing too good of a pitch.
Yeah, and it's a kid with a 407 batting average, 9 RBI on the year. Copper will be foul.
And the other thing I see going on here, and I don't, I guess it's Billy's deal, is that shortstop is staying right on that runner at second base, which gives you a big, big hole between third and second. And I just assume give the runner third base, then give this guy a base hit.
As it goes to the plate, he'll retreat. There he goes. And there's a chopper, third base. Moran handles it across the diamond. There's an out. Runner will advance to third base, but 2 down.
So now it's a chance to get out of the jam.
It is, but here's another dangerous hitter. Their 3, 4, and 5 hitters are pretty tough. This is Brantley McCoy coming in with a 324 average, 12 RBI in the year.
Yeah, the middle of the order is a little bit bigger than the rest of the kids on the team.
On the third base, McCoy is the designated hitter, hitting for the pitcher. Called strike.
And the runner on third, his coach just told him, you better stay in foul territory. Because he was coming down that line in fair territory.
The 0-1 pitch going to be fouled away. Setting the defense for Suwannee, Kyler Watson's your first baseman. Noah Lopez at second. Gabe Garcia at short. Jace Moran getting the start at third base. In the outfield, Colton Rogers in left. Coy Fryer, the starting center fielder tonight, and Hampton Newman around in right field. The 0-2, that was high.
That You have a runner on third, and before you had a runner on second. So when you get the count in your favor, 0-2, you like to go low and away, but you can't give up the pass ball. In this case, it would give you a run.
That's true. 2-2. So 0-2 to 2-2.
Typical lefty. You had a lefty.
See if we can get him with a little junk here. The 2-2 pitch. There it is. Strike three. So one run across in the top of the first inning. Suwannee coming to bat. It's Bulldog Baseball here on RiverCountrySports.com.
Josh Anderson here from Wayne Fryer Live Oak. I'm inviting you to come tour the best-built manufactured homes on the market. Choose from 2x6 exterior walls, upgrade insulation, vinyl plank flooring, shiplap accent walls, barn doors, tile showers, and so much more. All our homes come with delivery and setup, AC, steps, and skirting. And at Wayne Fryer Live Oak, homes start at just $69.9. If you've always wanted to own your own home, now is the time. At Wayne Fryer, US 90 West, Live Oak, or visit us online at WayneFryerHome.com.
Everybody's always claiming to offer the top insurance, the lowest rate, blah, blah, blah. Well, cut the game and go to the Jeff Tippins Insurance Agency. Jeff is an independent agent, meaning he can shop around to get you the best price for the coverage you need. With access to major carriers like Auto Owners, Progressive, Travelers, and Mercury, stop with those cold 800 numbers. Discover the personal difference with the Jeff Tippins Insurance Agency. US 129 North in Live Oak. Call 364-2886 or visit JeffTippinsinsurance.com. And a big Bulldog salute going out to Jeff Tippins and the whole gang there at Jeff Tippins Insurance Agency. He was a big sponsor of Suwannee football, now sponsoring Suwannee baseball, and we certainly appreciate him and hope the community shows him support as well. I get my insurance there, and he can cover whatever you need insured. Jeff Tippins Insurance Agency, 129 at the Ball Street in Live Oak, Florida.
They've been there a long time. I think once upon a time there was somebody named White, but same building right there next to the Jiffy store. You can't miss it. Parking in the rear, handicap ramp in the rear.
Yep, exactly right. That's Luke Hartenstein taking warm-up tosses for the Newberry Panthers. See if I can get some stats on him. Earned run average for this kid, 3.15. So he's pretty effective.
And how many Ks does he have to innings pitch?
Yeah, I don't have that.
You don't have that. Okay.
You go on your phone and go to Max Prep. Oh, that's right. You have a flip phone. Never mind. I've been aggravating you all day about that flip phone.
You're just jealous.
You're not ready to upgrade, are you?
You're just, I'm just, hey, if I want to know something, I just have to ask somebody who's got an iPhone. They're more than happy to tell me the weather, who won the ball game.
These two teams played at Newberry back on March 13th. Suwannee winning 10-5 in that ball game. Right here in the rematch, we're down 1-0.
Well, let's see if the bats come alive here.
Noah Lopez to lead things off for Suwannee. First pitch from Hartenstein.
So Lopez can play a little defense. He can run. He can hit, and he can hit for power. He's like a 5-tool guy here.
He's got all the tools, that's for sure. But
And
yeah, that's the lead on the gridiron as well.
Yeah, I like the fact that Coach Moran leads him off. Take your best guy and give him the most at bats you can get, especially in high school.
Coming in the game with a 372 average, that leads the team. And his on-base percentage is off the chains. On-base percentage for Lopez is .558.
It's on base half of the time.
Check that, .578.
That,
and
well,
third baseman going to get by the third baseman. Shortstop has no throw. And how do you score that one, Mr. Daniels?
I'd give base hit.
Base hit all the way.
Base hit, especially if you're home.
Now that's number 9.
And we're the home scorekeeper, so nice job, Lopez, helping that average out.
And you know what? I think if the third baseman had fielded it, I don't think he would have been able to throw him out.
A
anyway.
tough throw with his speed.
Yeah, and it's not that he touched it; it was like an infield tweener. And good thing the shortstop came up with it, because that thing could have rolled into left field long enough to be a double.
Yeah.
Well, let's see if he's running here, Wayne. See if we can get that tie and run and scoring position. And is this our only left-handed hitter? You said we only had one left-handed pitcher.
Yeah, this is a left-handed batter.
Yeah.
But he pitches with his right hand.
Oh, that's a good thing.
Thrower to first base. And as I say, Lopez always a threat to run. Leading the team in stolen bases with 12.
And another thing, you got a lefty batter, and the hole between first and second is gigantic.
Pop fly. This one could be playable. Third baseman chasing toward the dugout, and he can't come up with it. And you get an extra chance. Got to take advantage of that.
That's an error.
In foul territory.
It prolongs your at bat. It's an error.
It also allows the batter to get another crack at things. So you got to take advantage of that if you can. And let's see if Jace Moran can do just that.
Yeah, I mean, look at the hole between first and second. The second baseman wants to be there for the throw, and the first baseman's got to hold him on. It's a big gap. There he goes.
The runner, and hit and run in motion. And let's see if this one will drop. It does in the left center field gap. And all the way around the bases comes Noah Lopez. And the game is now tied. It's a stand-up double for Jace Moran.
Well, I mean, that was great. He just went with the pitch. He's a lefty, but he hit the ball to left center field instead of right center field, which allowed Lopez, who's fast enough to probably score, but took a while for the center fielder to get over there. So it was a two-bagger all the way. Now, I don't know what Philly's philosophy is because it's high school baseball. You got a guy in scoring position. You try to steal third?
I don't see why you would. You already got him in scoring position. For Moran, his 12th RBI, by the way. Grayson Bonds at the plate. You got your 3-hole hitter. And that was probably going to be caught. It is. Right fielder handles that and keeps the runner right where he is. So Bonds goes after the first pitch, flies out. First out of the inning. But, I mean, everybody has a different philosophy. My philosophy is why would you chance getting thrown out at third? He's already in a scoring position. A base hit's going to score him.
Yeah, well, I've seen stranger things through my course of coaching here. If you got a catcher who can't throw anybody out, you pretty much know that going into the game.
Yeah.
And I'm glad Bonds was aggressive. Jumping on a pitch he could hit, just didn't hit it well.
Yeah, it just didn't fall. The pitch will be up high. Kyler Watson now the batter. Kyler had a tremendous football season and excelling on the baseball diamond. Batting cleanup here tonight.
Oh, there's
that one. There's a base hit.
It may be too hard
left
to
field,
score.
And that one got to the left fielder a little too quick, and Moran's going to hold him up. Coach Moran, that is, going to hold him up at third base. So Jace will stay right there. Right. Watson at first base, so runners at the corners now with one down.
Wayne, you're going to leave the infield back, or you're going to bring it in?
Gabe Garcia. Well, you're in double play depth. You got one down, so you're going to leave your middle infield. You might bring your corners up a little bit.
And it won't take long to send the runner at first because if they throw, the runner from third will be coming home.
Gabe Garcia is now the batter. Garcia, the Suwannee shortstop. Let's see, pitcher coming to the plate, squares to bunt, and fouls it off. So they were bunting, and it may have been because the infield wasn't in that you take advantage of that. If the infield's playing up on the grass, maybe you let him hit away.
And the thing of it is, had he laid that down between the foul line and the pitcher, he would have beat that out easily.
He may have had a single out of that. The run would have scored. Pitch is off the plate. That one's going to get by. The runner will not advance from third, but Watson will go to second. You scoring that a pass ball?
Yes.
Okay.
And the reason he didn't send the runner is because there's one out. So why can't say that went off his glove? You weren't sure how far it was going to go.
Well, and also you got that wall back here, and sometimes it'll bounce right back to you. So you got to be careful with that.
And the pitcher did come in to cover the plate. That's the guy you got to watch also. If he doesn't move, then there's nobody there.
1-1 on Garcia with ducks on the pond. And there's a base hit to left field. That's going to score one. And we're going to hold the second runner. Suwannee takes the lead 2-1.
And smart coaching. There's one out. Your guy's at third base. He can, if they don't bring the infield in, he scores on a ground ball. He scores on a fly ball. So why chance it? 2 outs, you would have been sending him. Make the guy make the throw.
Garcia with a big RBI there. It's a single, and we now have runners on the corners once again, and Hampton Newman will come to bat.
He's a 6th batter of this inning. And they look like they're playing about halfway.
Newman, he was swinging all the way there. Takes ball 1. Didn't even square around like he was going to bunt. I mean, he's hitting. So there's your answer there. Here goes the runner. That's on the corner. There will be no throw. So Garcia gets an easy bag. 1-1 on Newman. We got runners at second and third now, and still 1 down in the inning. 2-1 Dogs lead.
Fielder's indifference.
Yeah, they're just going to let him go, not chance allowing that third run to come in. A pretty good break to it, but not across the plate. Now, we used to always have a play come in, where you would have the shortstop come in and cut off the throw and try to get that guy to run. So, in Little League, you always had some kind of play on. Never really threw down to the back, though, because you couldn't get it back in time. At that level, this level, you could. Fouled away. Always interesting to see the different teams and their different strategies when it comes to first and third.
Well, I think the reason that he, had the guy try to lay down the bunt early was he wanted to get the go-ahead run. Whoa, that hit him.
That hit him. And so Hampton Newman hit by the pitch, and hang on now. Umpire says he didn't move out of the way enough. He's not going to give him the bag, and Coach Moran's going to have words about that. I mean, that clearly hit him. But the idea is,
the umpire saying he put his shoulder
turned into it. I don't know that that's true, but he didn't move. Anyway, Newman's not going to get away with that one, and he'll come back to the plate.
Well, obviously it didn't hurt that bad.
Yeah.
It wasn't one of those 90-mile-an-hour fastballs. I don't think we'll see any of those tonight.
Still smarts.
Yeah. So 3-2 count.
Yeah. I got 2-2. The pitch popped into the air, out of play.
I got scoreboard 3-2.
I see that.
But they could be wrong.
They could be right. I may have forgotten to mark it down in my book. I'm just saying what I had. Didn't say it's accurate. Hartenstein's pitch. Off speed and just off the plate, and there's a free pass. Newman didn't get it getting hit by the pitch, but he gets it in the walk.
The wheels are starting to come off here on something Stein. What's his name? Hartenstein. He having a tough time.
He's facing a pretty tough lineup here, and now you've got Coy Fryer coming up with the bases juiced.
Well, I was talking to his grandpa before the game, Dwight Stansel, and I saw his mama is here. I don't know if
so. His dad here.
Okay.
Yeah, Todd.
Todd's here. Family affair.
Out representing the Bulldogs.
And with the bases loaded, it doesn't get any better than that. So for Coy, so let's.
And right before the pitch, now the coach wants to take a moment and come out and talk to his pitcher.
A good move. A real good move.
I'm going to have the whole infield, matter of fact, in on this one. By the way, the Diamond Dogs podcast is up for your viewing pleasure at rivercountrysports.com. So check that out. Brought to you by First Federal Bank and by Pool Realty. That is up. And today we had, Tom, you joined me on the podcast for the coach's show. We had Coach Moran and also Reed Baldwin, assistant coach, came in. So we had a full squad there at the table.
And Wayne, there were me and you and 2 super athletes.
That's true. Yeah, they were much better shape.
Oh, they were great high school. There's there's good and there's great. They were great high school athletes. Whether it was baseball, football, and they didn't play any basketball, but I'm sure they could have.
Yeah.
Kyler Hall's another one that had to do track because his father was the track coach. But He could have come out here and he pitched in middle school and he was lights out. Well, bases loaded for Fryer.
All right, let's see what Fryer can do with the bases full. There's the first pitch, and that'll be high for ball one. Nowhere to put him. Gonna have to bring it in the strike zone.
All right, and Wayne, the infield is back, and he's pitching from the stretch. He could take a full windup, and maybe that's what his coach came out to tell him. We want you from the stretch.
Well, whatever you're more comfortable with.
Yeah.
A lot of pitchers, more comfortable from the stretch. Pitch to the plate, popped foul. 1-1.
That's a familiar number for him.
Number 10?
That was Daddy.
Yeah. It's a good number. Suwannee dressed in their traditional green and white tonight instead of the pinstripes. And that's low and away.
Well, when we were doing radio, we had to tell everybody what everybody was wearing. And I'm not sure. Newberry is black, and is it black and purple?
I call it blue.
Blue?
Yeah.
Washed,
bluish purple, maybe?
Washed out in Northwestern colors.
Yeah. The 2-1 delivery. It's high for ball three.
All right.
It could be the easiest RBI in baseball, which is to walk them around.
Yeah. Well, we're going to see if Billy gives him the green light here in 3-1. This guy's having trouble finding the plate, and there's only one out. I may say take, but Billy may be aggressive and let him go.
Because if he gets his pitch here, I'm letting him hit. There it is. Oh, I missed it. Just got a piece of that one. That was downtown.
He fouled like three of them off here.
He's hanging in there, but boy, that was the pitch to take it for a ride out of the Merrimack or something.
Well, 3-2, bases loaded. I don't think we're going to send everybody, but I've seen it happen.
With one down, 2 down, you're going. Full count. Here's the payoff pitch to Fryer. Swing, and guess he got a piece of that one. Stays alive. Just got a piece.
I went off the catcher. The umpire giving him just a little bit of time to get the ouch out. I would definitely be playing the infield in, though.
Would you? Because you're in double play depth still.
Yeah, but turning double play is going to be so tough.
Well, especially with Fryer's speed. You're right about that.
Oh, now
there's ball 4, and that's going to walk in a run.
And I think it's time to make a change.
Now batting number 12.
And we can't. Is it? Yeah, I see somebody in the bullpen.
Watson comes around to score. Third run for Suwannee. Garcia to third base. Newman to second. Fryer now at first. And Caden Jenkins. He's a designated hitter tonight. He'll step up to the plate.
He's got a pretty good average.
He's had a good season so far.
Yeah, like 388. That's not bad. He'll be swinging first pitch. Nope. Couldn't swing at that one. Almost hit him. Am I wrong?
I thought it was 188. We can give him 388.
Oh,
sounds a lot better. Sounds a lot better.
I was wondering why they batted him so far back.
I like the 388. Let's stay with that. And that's probably going to be a good luck thing for him. Let's see. Jenkins waits, and there's the pitch. That's high.
No, this poor kid's lost it, Wayne.
He's struggling out there.
No, big time. And
the coach would hate to make a change this early in the game, but he may be forced to.
Well, he's only 2 runs down at this point. He walks another one in, or Jenkins gets a hit. That's going to be 2 more runs, and then it's like, you're way down, and it's only the first inning. I would try to stop the bleeding here.
Swing and a miss. Got the strike there. Jenkins went after that one. Coach Moran telling him to be patient, wait for your pitch. Colton Rogers on deck. First and third are playing on the grass. Fouled away, out of play. So they're up on the corners, and they're playing at double play depth in the middle infield.
And, to me, the pitcher doesn't throw hard enough that nobody can pull him. And the shortstop, to me, is playing way, way too much towards second base. Big, big gap between third baseman and shortstop.
From the stretch to the plate. And right side, will it drop? It will not. The catch is made. We're going to tag and go to the plate. Going to be a play. And he gets in there. Thankfully, the catcher dropped that ball, or Garcia may have been nailed to the plate.
Definitely. I'm watching here and saying, oh, my goodness. Now, here's the other thing that I don't understand is why we still have a runner on second. Because I would have thought that he would have tagged and try to go to third, because even if they make a play on him, you're going to have the run regardless.
Yeah.
And that was a
shallow
sac fly. But it was a great, great throw. The catcher just couldn't handle it.
Yeah, as soon as he saw him commit to the plate, I'm surprised that he didn't take off for third base. But runners at first and second. Rogers now at the dish. And the first pitch is going to be fouled away, right side, and out of play. Colton Rogers got a little pop in his bat.
I went to his parents' wedding.
Hitting .278. He had a home run in earlier ball game.
His mom used to rent an apartment for me.
Okay. There's there for a called strike, 0-2. Is there anybody in town you don't know?
I don't know.
You don't know what you don't know? Everybody knows Tom.
Hopefully in a good way.
Yeah. Hurt ball,
right,
and he
drop,
waited
drop,
for
drop,
it, and
drop.
it's going to
All
drop in
right.
front of the right fielder. And I tell you what, if we would have had that runner at third base, he would have scored, but he was not. And so now we have the bases loaded once again. Rogers with a single, and runners at first, second, and third, 2 down in the inning, and back to the top of the order. Here's Noah Lopez. So we have batted around.
And the bases are still loaded.
4 runs across in the inning.
A base hit right here, and this game is out of control. Coming back from a 5-run deficit in the first inning is going to be kind of tough. And they're playing back. So everybody, it's 2 outs. They're all running on the crack of the bat. Anything in the alley, you're going to score Rogers on first.
Pitcher took a little too long, and Rogers calls time.
And I have no idea
Lopez calls time.
how many pitches this guy has thrown, but Billy's talking about throwing 50 to 70 pitches a game.
Yeah.
This guy's thrown 50 in the first
That
inning.
used him up already. I'm not sure where that missed, but ball 1.
I think from our angle, the problem is those pitchers are too low.
Okay. Yeah, we're high atop the press box here, so looking down on the action. Foul, out of play once again. Lopez got this whole thing started with a single earlier in this inning. Came around to score the first run of the ball game for Suwannee. 4-1. Dogs gave up a run in the top of the first and now have come back with 4 and looking for more here in bottom of inning number 1. Off the plate, 2-1.
If he threw 4 pitches to every batter, and I think there's batters he's thrown more than 4, he'd be at 40 pitches.
Yeah, he's worked the count full. Had several foul balls. I mean, he's thrown a bunch of pitches here.
I got to think that the arm is a little fatigued.
3-1 to Lopez.
There's a difference between I'm going to let my kid throw 50 pitches through the course of the game, but not thrown all in one inning. I mean, it's tough. I mean, you're a major leaguer and you're out there, you try throwing 50 pitches in an inning.
There is activity in the bullpen. Of course, you don't know if that relief pitcher is in the field or not. This is high school baseball, not Major League Baseball. Swung on, and that one will be popped in the air. Second baseman calls for it and makes the squeeze, and that'll do it for the Dogs in their half of the first inning. But Suwannee scores 4, and after 1, it's the Bulldogs 4 and the Panthers 1. Suwannee Baseball and RiverCountrySports.com.
Your trusted local real estate partner in Live Oak, Grantham Realty, for all your real estate needs in North Pole. With over 20 years experience, they're more than just a real estate agency. They're your friends and neighbors dedicated to serving this vibrant community. So whether you're buying or selling, you can trust Grantham Realty to provide solutions that fit your needs. At Grantham Realty, you'll be treated as a friend, not a number. Contact their friendly team today. Grantham Realty, 386-362-7080.
Suwannee Bulldog Baseball and RiverCountrySports.com. Getting ready to start the second inning as Grayson Green takes his warm-up tosses. Here comes Grayson Bonds. Now got his gear on.
I thought our engineer was like giving me the Seminole chop here. It was, we're back on the air.
Right, yeah. That's Sawyer over there giving me the cues. Got a good crew here with River Country. 3 cameras, streaming operator, an executive producer, and then you and I.
And John Koch in right field.
Working the first base camera.
Yeah, and I think over 50 years of whether it's radio or whatever, communications.
Done a lot of photography work.
Yeah, and had his own little news thing. And here doing baseball.
Yep.
The only guy older than me.
Trey Priester will lead it off for Newberry. Or strike 1 from Green. Yeah, John doesn't show his age as much. Do you think?
He's 76.
I know.
Tough one.
Third baseman Moran, no problem. Looked like a routine play to me.
I thought the second hop was going to be bad, and it wasn't. It stayed up. So you didn't have to, shoe top it.
John tells me he doesn't color his hair.
Yeah, if he did, he'd probably look a hell of a lot younger.
Colby Benson now the batter, the Newberry first baseman. 1 down in the inning. There's strike 1 to him. Top of the second inning near a Booster Field. That was high. I love the pace that Green, we commented on this earlier when we saw him pitch, but he didn't waste a lot of time out there. Off speed in there for a called strike.
And sometimes it's kind of like shooting free throws where you get in a rhythm and it's like, choo, choo, give it to me. And, just throwing it back up. And that's it. If he's trying to get in a groove and he's in that groove, I can't get the ball back fast enough to throw it. But he's 2-2 here. Be looking to throw a strike.
Setting up off the plate. And pitch is going to be high. Ball 3. Vaughn set up right on that outside corner. He didn't get quite what he wanted there. So a full count now to Colby Benson. And there's ball 4. Benson is aboard.
Another Bonds catcher.
Yeah.
Now batting number 9, Brody Joyner.
That last name, it's in the blood. You're going to be a good baseball player. Brody Joyner is the batter. Panther second baseman. In there for a strike.
Yeah, he's moving his feet to get out of the way.
Never a good sign.
No.
Benson at first base. Green checks the runner. Now to the plate. That one's in the dirt. That'll get away from Bonds.
Thank you. Yeah, he's the proverbial step in the bucket where if you're a right-handed batter, that left foot goes right to left field on the pitch. And not a good thing.
Pass ball gets Benson to second base. Joyner with a 1-1 count. And hits it to second base. Lopez looks at third, thinks better of it, and throws to first base. Watson makes the squeeze. and 2 down in the inning.
Wayne, I didn't go out there, but it seems to me like the infield,
Now batting number 1.
not bumpy or anything, but I think it's pretty hard because we're not getting worm killers. Anything that's hit is like bouncing high.
Yeah. Natural grass, and field's in great shape. Doesn't handle water well sometimes. Desmond Taylor, the batter. And he'll rip one into left field, and that's going to score a run.
Casey Stengel was, those base on balls. They have scored 2 runs on 2 walks.
Now batting number 7, Bryson Ox.
And same scenario in the first inning. I got the leadoff runner out and leadoff man out, and then walked the second batter, who ends up coming around to score a run. So 4-2 is now your score. Taylor at first base, and the batter Ox, he'll foul that first pitch off. Two down in the inning. Taylor with a pretty decent lead. Yeah, Green will go to first base, and he'll dive back easily. Pretty decent crowd out here at Booster Field, but still room for you. If you want to come on out, root on the Bulldogs here on this Wednesday night.
Well, they had JV game. They lost.
Yeah, they fell. I think 4-2, I think.
Yeah, it was 4-2. They only played 5 innings.
Okay. Not sure why.
No. Maybe it
They
was
had
a late
time limit.
Yeah, or late start,
I
whatever.
think they start at 4. They were scheduled to start at 4. I was not here at 4 o'clock. We're a little worried about Taylor over there at first base. Apparently, he's got decent speed.
Yeah, I watched him in pregame, and he was just like, I want to sprint. And he was running from left field line out to center field and back.
There's a called strike, and it's not a bad place to run. Now you got 0-2. I would expect him to take off here. This is your leadoff man. You kind of like him to lead off the next inning, so it's a good place to chance getting him in scoring position.
It was also a good place to catch him leaving a little early.
Now let's see if catch him leaning. I'm not going. And pop fly, right side. Let's see who's going to take control. Second baseman Lopez says, I got it. Calls off Newman and makes the catch. But 1 run across the plate for the Panthers here in the second inning. It's now 4-2. Suwannee leading Newberry after an inning and a half. Back after this, Suwannee Baseball on RiverCountrySports.com.
Rapid Fiber Internet's locally owned and operated, powered by Suwannee Valley Electric Co-op. Our local employees are dedicated to providing a world-class customer experience to each of our Suwannee Valley Electric members. Make the switch today to Rapid Fiber Internet's 100% fiber to the home internet system. To learn more about Rapid Fiber Internet, visit rapid-fiber.com. Again, that's rapid-fiber.com or call 866-64-RAPID.
When watching the big game, you want pizza. Papa John's Pizza of Live Oak has what you're looking for. Delicious pizza, cooked just the way you like it. From their signature sauce to their toppings, the fresh original dough, plus wings, breadsticks, and more. Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's Pizza, 6852 Suwannee Plaza Lane in Live Oak. Call for delivery or stop by today.
Suwannee Baseball here on RiverCountrySports.com is brought to you in part by G&W Site Services. They can do it all. If you have land and you need things done to it, like the land cleared or maybe site prep or grade work or excavation, pond digging, driveways, culverts, material hauling, foundations, whatever you need done to your land, call G&W Site Services. They can do it all. 386-209-4856. Ben Newman, G&W Site Services, 209-4856. Online, gwsiteservicesllc.com.
Sam Newman?
Yes. That's his younger brother, Hampton. That was a good guess, Tom.
Well, I'm trying to remember the names here.
You remember when Ben played, didn't you? Pretty good ball player.
Yeah. I remember a lot of these guys. And I remember, dear God, if you wore black, that was a horrible thing. And now the coaches are wearing black tops with, green S on them.
Yeah, it used to be traditional. You wanted the green and white, maybe some gold. But the Suwannee last two games we've had, they've worn those black and white pinstripes.
Whoa. Oh, nice
And nice
play
play
by
the first baseman. No kidding, man. That was a great play out there. Colby Benson making the magic defensively for the Panthers.
Well, that first out is a big out because what has gotten us is, by walking. We walked the leadoff hitter last inning, the inning before we walked the second batter. So it's, especially in high school ball, nobody out, you walk somebody, there's a 40% chance he's going to score.
Grayson Bonds flew out to the right fielder, his last plate appearance. There's ball one downstairs. Yep, we did leave probably should have had that fifth run in if we would have taken third base when they had the play at the plate, but it's not the case. There's another fly to right field. This one is going to drive the right fielder back, and he makes an over-the-shoulder catch.
Nice play. That's the guy they left on first base.
Yeah, it's Desmond Taylor.
Now,
Man,
number 4, Tyler.
great job out
He
there,
got a
Desmond.
real good jump on it. And
That's still not an easy catch to make.
oh no, if we had a warning track, it would have been back to the warning track.
Tyler Watson, now the batter.
Now, how do we score 4 runs in one inning and go down 1, 2, 3 the next inning?
Well, we're only down 1-2 at this point. Let's see what Tyler does. There's ball one to him. Looks like Hartenstein's control a little bit better here in the second inning. Fouled away. Tyler Watson with a base hit and scored a run back in the first, batting here in the second. 2 down in the inning.
Well, they missed a big opportunity with bases loaded in the first inning. They could have put this thing out of reach.
Chopper to the shortstop. Handled cleanly. There's the throw, and it is 3 up and 3 down. Score remains 4-2. It's Suwannee leading Newberry. It's RiverCountrySports.com.
Hi, my name is Katherine Haney. My grandfather and my dad, Wes Haney, have been selling and servicing Chevrolets in the Suwannee Valley area since 1968.
I'm here with my brothers, Weston and Jonathan. We want to tell you why Wes Haney Chevrolet is the best place to buy a car.
At Wes Haney Chevrolet comes down to 2 things: low prices and excellent customer service. You are a part of the family just as much as we are. Your happiness is my dad's first priority. He will always fight to make sure you get the best deal and the best experience.
My dad doesn't play games and he doesn't charge dealer fees, so we can always get you the best price. We have amazing incentives this month to put together a great deal on any Chevrolet car, truck, or SUV. The best built, longest lasting vehicles on the road. We guarantee a better deal and customer experience than you can get anywhere else.
We would love to show you our beautiful selection of new and used vehicles. We are located in Live Oak, Florida on Highway 90 East. I can guarantee our dad will give you the best deal, and we are excited to earn your business.
This is Wes Haney, and as always, no dealer fees, no games. Come see my team at Wes Haney Chevrolet.
Woodrum.
Woodrum.
Suwannee Bulldog Baseball. I'm trying to read my writing here as the play-by-play now with Tom Daniels for the middle innings. Now, Tom, I'm leaving you. You're the play-by-play for the first 2. So I got a lead as I hand this over to you.
All right, well, I'm going to make it exciting.
Okay.
And the only lefty for Newberry, and he walked and scored in the first inning, Tristan Woodrum. He will lead off here, and we'll see if probably be the last inning for Green, I'm guessing. I don't, like I said, these guys are only going to throw 50, 70 pitches.
I had a little trouble with the lefty last time up.
Yeah, walked him on 4 pitches.
And there's ball one.
Yeah, that one way out of the strike zone. And working real quick. Green. Woodrum swings, misses, falls down.
Did he mean to swing? Kind of an off balance, trying to get out of the way, swing at the same time. I'm not really sure there.
Looked like he got tackled. Got tackled by a fastball. 1-1's a count. That one outside. 2-1.
Travis Honeycutt on deck.
Woodrum watching the lefty pitch he also pitches from the stretch. Pop up to left field, and Rogers under it, puts it away. One down. And Honeycutt?
Nice job by, yes, Tavis Honeycutt.
Honeycutt.
Nice job by the left fielder there. Colton Rogers called it all the way, took control, had the better angle, came in to make the squeeze. One down.
Honeycutt, the shortstop, a big guy. I wonder if he plays football down Newberry because he is big. And inside almost got him.
I could tell you if I was the coach at Newberry, I'd be recruiting. I'd be in his ear every day in the hallways trying to get him to come out if he's not. I imagine he is.
Yeah, he got a base hit the first inning. He took the ball to right field.
Yep.
You know, big guy who could certainly pull it. But 2-strike count, he just put the bat on the ball. And Green pitching him very tight inside. He doesn't want to be able to extend his arms and put one somewhere that we don't want it to go. But the count 2-0. 2-0, we got the green light. Missed it. 2-1. And I'm going to give you the green 2-0. You're only down by 2 runs.
Yeah, they need base runners.
Yeah, from the stretch. Boom, he pops that one up. I'm not sure it's going to be in play, and it's not.
Let's look for it and said, I can't find it because it was out of play.
Souvenir that you bring back to the refreshment stand and get a drink for returning the ball.
Yeah, this is not Major League Baseball. We don't have a new baseball every pitch. We recycle down here.
2-2, big pitch here. Oh, and he golfs it to left field. Up, it bounces off the Sports Connection sign in left field by the foul pole. Rogers up with it. In the short, they hold him to a double.
I'm looking for the Sports Connection sign. I don't see it out there.
It's the only one I knew.
Amazing.
Number 2, Aiden Machu.
Runner at second base, one down. Now Aiden Michow.
I know you love that name.
Great name.
Could be Michoud.
Could be.
All right, from the stretch. Runner on second, one out. Ooh, nice pitch there.
That one caught the umpire, I believe.
Yeah, that's why it was a nice pitch.
Strike one.
And everybody's calling somebody every which way, and I don't know if it's because the umpire got hit and they're going to give him a little time, but Coach Billy Moran is going to go out to the mound and talk to Green.
Yeah, wants the whole infield in there. So little conversation here with a runner at second base. And you know that first rally in the first inning looked like that, might break wide open, ended up being 4 runs, and it felt pretty good about that. Now that lead is down 4-2. You got the time run now at the plate. And so probably talking a little bit about protecting this lead. This game a long way from over.
Yeah, it's settle him down. And, I'm sure he's telling him to throw strikes. We haven't done the only dumb thing we've done is we've walked a couple of guys, and that's their 2 runs is the walks. And, if there's nobody on base, you shouldn't be walking anybody. You need to throw them a strike, and if they hit it, they hit it. All right, runner on second. Green pitch from the stretch. He's got the sign. The 0-1 pitch. Ooh, that one gets by him. That's a pass ball. Came right back, fortunately. So runner at third now with 1 out. Count is 1-1. And we are going to play up on the corners and give up the run at second and short. And there's a swinging strike, 1-2. So if he can put him away here with 2 outs, we'll be able to move him back at first and third. Matter of fact, first baseman's moving back right now. Line shot to the second baseman. Catches it. The runner cannot go anywhere.
Now 2 down in the inning. And, you bring your infield in and, it's awfully hard if you get a hard shot, I mean, it's a lot harder to field that baseball when you got them up on the grass like that if they're swinging away, but everybody a regular death now with 2 down. Brantley McCoy to the plate.
He's he's the big swinger, that's for sure.
He's got some pop in his bat, hits for average. There's 3, 4, and 5. Those are the ones you worry about, although the number 9 hitter looked pretty good up there, Desmond Taylor.
1-0 is the count. Runner on third, 2 down. That one way wide. We don't need another one getting by the catcher. And it just seems if your son was a left-hander.
Yeah.
It just seems that if you're left-handed, somehow you're automatically wild.
Okay.
2-0 count, and that's a swing and strike. 2-1.
Good looking pitch there. That was in the strike zone.
And he's got, 2-0, guy on third, 2 outs. He's got to be, looking for his pitch, put it in the zone and swing. If we can even the count here, it'll be in the pitcher's favor. Fly ball to right field. Back we go to the warning track in front of the Sports Connection sign. Put it away for the 3rd out of the inning, and the Bulldogs escape what could have been disaster.
I'm going to send Sports Connection a bill, and Terry's going to be mad at you. We'll be back after this. RiverCountrySports.com.
Do you need tree service? Morgan Tree and Debris provides you with quality and affordable tree service in Live Oak and surrounding communities. Morgan Tree and Debris is a full service and tree company. Tree trimming, tree removal, firewood, stump grinding, storm cleanup, debris removal. Contact Morgan Tree and Debris at 386-249-0472. That's Morgan Tree and Debris, 386-249-0472 for all of your tree service needs.
Josh Anderson here from Wayne Fryer Live Oak. I'm inviting you to come tour the best built manufactured homes on the market. Choose from 2x6 exterior walls, upgrade insulation, vinyl plank flooring, shiplap accent walls, barn doors, tile showers, and so much more. All our homes come with deliver and setup, AC, steps, and skirting. And at Wayne Fryer Live Oak, homes start at just $69.9. If you've always wanted to own your own home, now is the time. At Wayne Fryer, US 90 West, Live Oak, or visit us online at WayneFryerHome.com.
Suwannee Baseball here on RiverCountrySports.com. Dogs back in action tomorrow. They're going to be on the road in Lake City. So tomorrow would be a good time to take the trip over there and enjoy high school baseball. It was a 1-run Columbia County victory earlier this year, and Suwannee going to try to see if they can win that second matchup. But always a good matchup when Live Oak and Lake City get together in any sport.
Well, in baseball, we can play them even. Football gets a little tough. That last out of the inning, Newman, the right fielder, went back. It wasn't a hard catch, but, Newman does the commercial. Newman gets the last out of the inning. Should have run a commercial and see if we could make it run again.
I think there's something to it. Maybe it was commercial every inning then. Whatever it takes.
All right, this is Gabe Garcia, shortstop. If you're playing shortstop in high school ball, you're a good athlete. And that one low and away, ball 1.
And Garcia's been impressive since coming over here to Suwannee High School. Good-looking ball player. Pitches.
Yeah, came into this game only hitting 135.
But had a base hit the last time up. So
yeah,
help.
Yeah, got a little shave on that one under the chin.
Little chin music.
2-0. And, I'm sitting up here and I could see the pitcher struggling. There should be nobody up here that's going to strike out. That one away. 3-0. 3-0 he's got to take. And Garcia, I think, is maybe the 6th hitter or 7th hitter. Whoop.
He wanted to. And that was always a tough thing for me when I played. You got 3-0 and you're going to get the pitch you want. And you can't swing at it. Coach gave you the take sign.
High fly ball to center field. Center fielder going back. Let's see if he stays on. He does.
Wow.
Nice catch.
Bryson Ox making the catch out there in center field. Long fly out. It goes down in the scorebook as an out. F8.
All right. And this brings up Our right fielder, Newman.
Our number 16, right-handed batter.
Batting 204 on the year. We need to get something going here. There's a shot down third off the third baseman's glove. It's going to roll over into foul territory. There's going to be at least a double. It'll be a double. Stop there.
And I'm giving him a base hit all the way. That was a shot.
Oh, yeah.
Third baseman tried to glove it, tried to backhand it, but couldn't come up with it. Bounces off, and that's a double for Newman. And he is 2 for 2 on the, nope, he had a walk his last trip. So 1 for 1 on the evening.
Well, that'll help the batting average. It brings up the Fryer kid.
Coy Fryer also walked and had an RBI back in his plate appearance in the first.
Yeah, he's batting 204. He's got a duck on the pond. Way outside, almost got by the catcher. 1-0.
Fryer coming off injury right before the baseball season. Football injury was lingering, and he's back to being healthy, which is great to see.
Hartenstein is struggling, but he's fighting it out. That's for sure.
I was going to say, it looks more to me like he's just battling. You know, sometimes when you don't have your best stuff, that's a sign of a great athlete. Just, you got to work through it.
He's aiming it instead of throwing it. It's 2-0. And, you hate to be behind in the count every time and giving somebody, a pitch to hit. There it is, 2-0, shot to left field, and did he catch that? Whoa, let me see.
I don't think he did. I think that was down. He dove for it and almost came up with a great catch, but he did not make the catch, and Fryer's going to be safe at first base.
Yeah, that's... And out comes the coach for Newberry, and I thought he might be coming out to talk to the umpire, but obviously not from where we're sitting. But we see that ball hit the ground, and had he made the catch, that would have been a heck of a catch.
You scoring that a base hit?
Oh, you got it.
I already have.
Yeah.
Making sure. Mike Spina, the head coach of the Newberry Panthers, comes out to make the change.
Yeah, you had to. You got to see the kid struggling out there, battling, whatever term you want to use it. But he was aiming the baseball instead of throwing it. And I'm sure somebody has a pitch count on him, but he had to throw a game's worth of pitches here in 3 innings. And
Nathan Arnold will be the new pitcher.
Okay, and he's a right-hander. Now, I guess it must be a new thing. Nobody winds up anymore. Everybody just throws from the stretch.
Well, again, it's what you're comfortable with. But, used to be, tradition was you wound up with nobody on base, somebody on base, and you pitch from the stretch. But nowadays, it's, what's your comfort level. And so if a guy is more comfortable from the stretch, why not let him have it?
Well, I'm watching him warm up here, and he hasn't thrown a strike yet, so I hope he gets comfortable somewhere.
Well, he's just, getting the arm loose right now. And he's got a lot of movement on that curveball.
Yeah, the ball is moving. But
his earned run average, by the way, 2.03.
Well, that's a good earned run average.
Nathan Arnold. So he'll come in and be the new pitcher.
Now, is Hartenstein going to move somewhere, or is he going to go to the bench?
Well, I've got him on the bench, but I'm not sure.
I see him over here.
They don't tell it. In the old days, they would always tell us, and, they'd tell the umpire, and the umpire turn around and give us. They don't do that anymore. It's like, you figure it out.
Well, isn't he number 5?
Number 5 is the new pitcher. Number 10 just came off the mound. So would you like the binoculars?
I would like to know who's at third base.
Okay. Third baseman should be number 2. That's Aiden Michal.
Okay. Maybe that 2 looked like a 5 to me.
Yeah, I think it was just a straight pitching change.
Okay. All right. First and second, 1 out. And we have a balk.
Wow.
Right off the get-go. And I'm watching, you got to watch the coach and see, because, sometimes they just, hey, I can't argue this. It was obvious. And, you balk before you throw your first pitch, and it's got to take a little steam out. They're playing the infield in now, Wayne. Infield is in, 1 out.
Caden Jenkins at the dish.
I won't balk this time. And that's going to score a run. I think they're going to come home. No, they got him. They got him. That sending the runner was the right thing. And the first baseman made a heck of a play, made a great throw. Catcher held on, and he was out. It wasn't a whole lot of argument about that.
No, he was out, and that was a great play by the first baseman, and he came directly home. I mean, it's not easy when you're up on the grass and you take a shot like that. Fielded it cleanly, didn't hesitate, went straight to the plate, and a nice job of putting the tag down by Trey Priester.
All right, let's see if Rogers can get one going here. He's an aggressive batter, so I expect him to be swinging away. And 2 outs, that runner on first can go. There's a ground ball, the second baseman over to first, and we do not score at the end of the inning. It's scored 4-3 on your scorecard, and the Bulldogs still lead 4-2.
RiverCountrySports.com.
Everybody's always claiming to offer the top insurance, the lowest rate, blah, blah, blah. Well, cut the game and go to the Jeff Tippins Insurance Agency. Jeff is an independent agent, meaning he can shop around to get you the best price for the coverage you need. With access to major carriers like Auto Owners, Progressive, Travelers, and Mercury, stop with those cold 800 numbers. Discover the personal difference with the Jeff Tippins Insurance Agency. US 129 North in Live Oak. Call 364-2886 or visit JeffTippinsinsurance.com.
Suwannee baseball here on RiverCountrySports.com. 4-2. Suwannee leading Newberry as we head to the 4th inning of action. Trey Priester, the catcher for Newberry, leads off this inning.
And I'm wondering if this will be Green's last inning. And we talked to Billy. He said he didn't like them to throw more than 50 to 70 pitches.
Well, sometimes, too, it's just good to give that change up, a little change of pace. They get used to one pitcher.
That's outside for a ball. 1-0. Score is still 4-2.
It's the second time through the order here. Priester grounded out to third base last time.
Ooh. I didn't think that one missed, but it did. 2-0.
Umpire's been consistent, but he doesn't give you a lot off the plate.
2-0 pitch on the way. Ooh. Not giving much anything there. 3-0. And, it's these walks that are killing us. You walk somebody with nobody out, you walk somebody with 1 out, and, you got to struggle the whole next inning. And that looked like ball 4 to me, but call it a strike. So 3-1, we got a chance here that he'll be swinging. And he does, and he pops it up, and that is going to be in play. And did he catch it?
I believe he did. Tyler Watson.
You're right, Tyler. Great catch, because you get over there, you're right under the lights, and you're looking right up into them.
Well, it's not only that, but you're worried about where's the fence. I mean, you're trying to feel your way over there.
The fence is padded.
Yeah.
You don't
want to go running straight into it. I mean,
and
a lot to think about.
Yeah, in the old days, it was padded by the stitches you got in your arm for jumping up on it. First pitch fouled back, strike 1.
Colby Benson now the batter.
Yeah, and another big guy, and that's the third baseman. And first baseman, I'm sorry. He's the guy who made the great play.
Yeah.
And he fouls that off, counts 0-2. And this is where, Green's got to get tough. He's got to, nobody's on base. Throw this guy some low garbage and see if he'll chase. Tried to buy the outside part of the plate. That didn't work.
Yeah, couldn't get him to chase. Love to see a 1-2-3 inning there.
Yeah. All right. 1-2 is the count. And
wow.
I don't. Well, Green doesn't know how that one missed either. I think the only thing that missed on that one was the umpire.
Yeah.
He missed the call.
Pretty good from up here.
Yeah. So now the count goes to 2-2. That's fouled off.
And well out of play.
And when you're fouling them off to the right side and you're a right-handed hitter, it means you're a little bit late on the pitch. So I guess Green still's got a little smoke in that arm. So 2-2, 1 out. And the pitch on the way, and strike 3 called. And that's the third strikeout tonight for the Bulldogs. And the Bulldogs, Wayne, tell me, have they struck out as batters tonight?
Offensively?
Yeah.
They have not.
Oh, there you go.
No Ks on the Suwannee side of the scorebook, and that's the third for Green, as you mentioned.
All right, let's see if we can get a 1-2-3 inning here. And that one is hit down the right side. Is it going to drop? Oh, it
That
hits
is a
the
fair
line.
ball.
Fair ball. That's whoa. And he was thinking about 2. And
Tell you what, you couldn't have placed that better.
And you know what? If it was me and I was running and there was 2 outs, I'd be trying to take second so I get in scoring position.
Yeah. I think the first base coach probably was hollering at him, back. Anyway, Joyner at first base, and now Desmond Taylor, the batter, with 2 down.
Yeah, Desmond looked good on his first at bat, and he's got a little speed. Made a good catch in the outfield. That one a little low, but all 1.
Bond's doing a nice job of getting out of his stance,
And
making sure that doesn't get by him.
And now the umpire comes in to where he's supposed to be in the infield so he can see first and second base. That one's outside. 2-0. You know, you get ahead of him and it's like real easy. You get behind him and it's tough. And this guy, even though he's at the end of the order, he looks like he can hit. And he fouls that one back. A lot of souvenirs tonight, Wayne.
Sure are. Newberry's got a good club now, top to bottom. Good-looking ball club here. Suwannee trying to beat him for the second time this year.
2-1's the count. 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the top. Yeah, we're in the top of the third. Fourth. There's a strike. 2-2 evens the count. Now this is the pitcher's pitch. You can waste this one and go 3-2. You know, give him something tantalizing, but off the plate. Runner is not going. And that's a shot to short. The easy play over to second. And a 1-2-3-4 inning for the Bulldogs as they lead 4-2 here in the bottom of the 4th.
RiverCountrySports.com.
Your trusted local real estate partner in Live Oak, Grantham Realty, for all your real estate needs in North Florida. With over 20 years experience, they're more than just a real estate agency. They're your friends and neighbors, dedicated to serving this vibrant community. So whether you're buying or selling, you can trust Grantham Realty to provide solutions that fit your needs. At Grantham Realty, you'll be treated as a friend, not a number. Contact their friendly team today. Grantham Realty, 386-362-7080.
Rapid Fiber Internet's locally owned and operated, powered by Suwannee Valley Electric Co-op. Our local employees are dedicated to providing a world-class customer experience to each of our Suwannee Valley Electric members. Make the switch today to Rapid Fiber Internet's 100% fiber to the home internet system. To learn more about Rapid Fiber Internet, visit rapid-fiber.com. Again, that's rapid-fiber.com or call 866-64-RAPID.
Suwannee Bulldog Baseball here on RiverCountrySports.com. Wayne Luttrell and Tom Daniels helping me out. The Suwannee Sports Hall of Famer. And 4-2. I told you it's going to be a pretty good game, and so far it's turned into that. Now Newberry's made that pitching change, and this is a tougher pitcher to get a hold of here.
Yeah, that first inning, we left the bases loaded, and the big chance to break it open. We still have a lead, and
For the order here, I'd like
Yeah.
to see some insurance runs.
Yeah. and we'd certainly like to get something going here. Lopez, probably our best all-around player, leading off, right-hander, facing a big right-hander. That one's high, ball 1.
He's had a great season, had a great football season, and really looking forward to his senior year next year.
And there'll probably be a lot of scouts looking forward to him also
I would imagine.
in 2 sports. And, that hit him. He couldn't even get out of the way. I thought. Did it hit the bat instead?
It probably looked from here that it hit him.
Well, he's not taking first base. It looked like it hit something. I mean, didn't you think it hit him?
I thought it did, but
No, it's just a ball. I guess
2-0 count. I guess it's just
right under his hands.
optical
Wow.
illusion.
Oh, that one in there. This guy is pitching him tight. He's pitching everybody inside. But he's going to face nothing but right-handed batters except for one. So 2-1 is the count. Pitching from the stretch. And there's a high fly ball to center field. Second baseman, center fielder. Center fielder puts it away. 1 out. Can of corn.
Rice and Ox had to run a ways, but made the catch, made it look routine.
Now batting number 9, Chase Miller.
All right. And this is Billy's kid who bats left-handed. And that's, I believe, our only left-handed batter in the lineup. And
he's had a good season
yeah,
as Moran.
He's a clone.
Yeah. He's hitting just below 300 at 298.
Couple of clones here tonight. Bonds, Fryer, Moran. Newman, yeah. That one just missed. Which Watson is it? It's not Jeff Watson's boy, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go. Another one.
Well, and Kyler's brother is unfortunately injured.
And Green.
There's another
we
big name for Suwannee High School.
We watched. Matter of fact, you're even old enough that you did those games with me and saw them all play.
Thanks, Tom.
Whoa, ground ball in the hole. Shortstop back better not make a throw. It's through him into left field. I thought he had backhanded it, and that's a hit.
Man, you're a nice guy. I was about to write E6 in there.
No, if he had caught that, there's no way he was throwing him out from the outfield grass.
Right. But if he makes he fields it cleanly and makes the throw and he beats him out, then it's a single.
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm not here to argue. Hey, I want to help our average as much as you do. So that's a base hit. Good job, Jace.
Hey, Ronnie Gray was a coach. Could have been a double.
He's on first base.
Still could have been a double. Runner on first with 1 out, or the heart of our order. You may see, instead of a stolen base, you may see a hit and run.
A lot of people may not remember Ronnie Gray was, he's superintendent of schools now. But he was the baseball coach back in the day.
Oh, delayed steal, and he's in there. Whoa, he caught everybody napping on that one.
There's Moran, stolen base number 6 on the season.
Yeah, and that's a delayed steal. He didn't go on the pitch.
No. But he did it when nobody was paying attention. The throw was late, and he was in there easily. Now in scoring position.
With 1 out, count 2-0. Big gap on the right side. Now the second baseman running back. And it goes to right field. And the right fielder with a nice catch, a tag, and going to third and holding up there is Moran. And I don't know why that guy's batting number 9. He's a pretty good player for Newberry.
He is. He's had a good game defensively and at the plate. So the sac fly, 2 down in the inning. And here's Tyler Watson.
Now, if Tyler gets a base hit, it's a big deal here. It's another run. This guy has not been overpowering for sure. That one on the outside corner.
He's got his control, though. He's throwing strikes and mixing it up, changing speeds.
And it's tough looking through the screen up here to see whether, if they're throwing breaking balls or you usually pick out the fastball. 0-1 count. Oh, that one right back up the middle. Base hit, RBI. All right, Watson.
That's his second base hit of the ball game. And that one will score a run. Moran comes across for the 5th run of the ball game for Suwannee.
And Wayne, in the old days, it was just, go with the pitch. You got a guy on third base, just try to find a gap somewhere, and he did. Well done. And let's see. I don't think we're going to be running yet. 2 outs, man on first. And the pitch swung on. Ooh, he chased one there.
Got a piece of it.
Yeah.
And now I'll tell you what, Watson's got some speed out there. He's had 3 stolen bases on the year.
Well,
Played defensive end primarily for the football team.
yeah, and I remember when his daddy played, not baseball, but football, and I'm pretty sure that he got a scholarship to go somewhere in Virginia. So a good athlete, good athlete. Both of his boys are good athletes.
No doubt.
0-1 is the count to Garcia, right?
Gabe Garcia.
Runner goes. Throw down to second is going to be way late. So
Right.
another player in scoring position.
He had the off-speed pitch there, and that's tough to throw somebody out. By the time he got a handle on it, the runner was halfway there.
So Watson in scoring position. So big deal now. If Gabe can get a base hit anywhere, you're going to send him with 2 outs from third, unless it's an infield hit. Oh, in the dirt. Nice stop by the catcher.
It was a good job by Priester there, blocking that up.
His count is 1-2 to Garcia. So he needs to protect the plate. Just put the bat on the ball and hope it finds a place. And the 1-2 pitch on the way. That's in there, called strike 3, the end of the inning. But we do score 1 run, and the Bulldogs go up 5-2 as we get ready for the 5th inning.
Here on RiverCountrySports.com.
All right, hey Bulldog fans, when you're hungry, we can satisfy that appetite at Beef O'Brady's of Live Oak. Come dine with us during, before, or after the ball game. We feature big screen TVs, so you won't miss any of the big events. At Beef O'Brady's, check out our game room featuring pool tables and games for the kids. Stop by Beef O'Brady's for some good food, good sports, and good games. Do you need tree service? Morgan Tree and Debris provides you with quality and affordable tree service in Live Oak and surrounding communities. Morgan Tree and Debris is a full service and tree company. Tree trimming, tree removal, firewood, stump grinding, storm cleanup, debris removal. Contact Morgan Tree and Debris at 386-249-0472. That's Morgan Tree and Debris, 386-249-0472 for all of your tree service needs.
It's Suwannee Bulldog Baseball here on RiverCountrySports.com. Want to give a big Bulldog shout-out to Danceology on Helveston Street in Live Oak. They want you to remember to play with heart and determination. Go Bulldogs, you got this. They say you've done a great job sharing your passion and guidance this year, so keep it up. That message from Danceology. Helveston Street in Live Oak, call 590-0535.
Yeah, they've been around for a while, and if your child needs dance lesson or you go there, they have the big thing at the end of the year where you go to the show. It's 1-1 here, right here in the top of the 5th, and there's a high fly ball. Shortstop Garcia calls for it. It comes down, and 1 out on 3 pitches. We're going to, start paying a little attention to this pitch count. But as I'm watching Green here, he seems to be pitching better now. He seems to have found the strike zone.
Yeah.
So, sometimes that happens, guys. Some guys get stronger as it goes. So he's facing his only lefty, who has walked and struck out, I think.
He has walked and flown out to left field.
Oh, flied out to left. Okay, that was the good catch by Rogers.
Yep.
Ooh, 2-0. But when you hear that mitt snapping, it tells you Green still got something on the fastball. 2-0. 3-0. He just can't handle this left-handed batter.
Yeah.
3-0, you're
lefty against lefty.
Yeah. 3-0, you're trailing 5-2. You need to get a runner on. It's taken all the way. Just throw a pitch. All right. And 3-1, you come back and throw a pitch again. I mean, if he hits it, he hits it.
Yeah, nobody on base.
Yeah, I mean, it's
a
better.
3-run lead.
Yeah, I mean, don't give him a free pass. Make him earn it. I don't think this guy is going to, park one out of here.
Pretty good defense behind you, Grayson. Didn't get the off-speed call, and so a base on balls for Woodrum.
Yeah, and I don't understand that. I think you just need to be throwing a fastball down the heart of the plate.
And here comes trouble. Tavis Honeycutt. He is 2 for 2 on the night. And stranded at third twice.
Well, runner on first, 1 out. Honeycutt up. He's your number 3 batter, right?
Yep.
And runner, the big lead over there. That one low for a ball. And I'm looking at, well, you know what? We can't have anybody up in the bullpen. We only have one guy on the bench.
Yeah, your bullpen is playing defense right now.
Yeah. Throw over. Come on. Nope. That one in there. 1-1.
Good looking pitch here. Good location on that.
Yeah, if he could throw that one every time, we'd be looking at a no-hitter. 1-1 to count. Runner is first. Green looks in, gets a sign, throws fastball just low and inside. 2-1. And Billy Moran's going to come out and talk to him because the last thing in the world you want to do is walk another guy.
That is true, and but he's trying to be careful here with Honeycutt. But you got 2 good hitters behind him in Michelle and McCoy. So it's at the heart of the order for Newberry, and Suwannee trying to get through this unscathed. 5-2, your score right now. Suwannee with the lead. They've had the lead this whole ball game.
And it's funny when coach comes out and you're the pitcher, and he says, hey, how do you feel? You still got a little. You're the pitcher. You always have a little something left in your arm. Oh, yeah, I can go one more batter. Yeah, I can go one more inning. And at least 50% of the time you're lying. And the coach admires you for lying, and he leaves you in for one more batter. And if he doesn't get this guy out, this could be his last batter.
I've never known a coach walk out and say, I've had it. I've had it, coach. Sorry. Normally you're battling. I mean, you want to stay in there.
All right. 2-1 is the count. Runner on first. And there's a high, deep fly ball to center field. And we're back on the track, in front of the Sports Connection sign, putting it away. And Wayne, he did not miss that by much at all.
He didn't, but Fryer was there to make the catch. And, one thing about Coy Fryer, we've seen him play every position in the outfield. He's played in the infield, he played short, he's played third, he's played second, he's pitched. I mean, he is your all-around utility player.
Yeah, well, when you have the genes, you have the genes. And he didn't even make that look hard. He was playing a deep center field on their best hitter, which was a good move. So now we have 2 outs, 1-0 count, runner on first. Green with the pitch. Oh, that one is fouled down the right field side. So 1-1 is the count.
Shao on the evening is 0 for 2, grounded out to third base and popped up to the second baseman.
And he's the third baseman for Newberry. So 1-1 count. Green checks the runner at first. And from the stretch, oh, nice pitch there. Way out in front.
And changed speed on that one and fooled the batter.
Yeah. You're almost tempted to come right back with the same thing. 1-2. Green's ready. And the pitch. And there for strike 3. And came back with similar. So
I don't know what Coach Moran said to him, but it worked.
Yeah, it was like, if you don't get this guy out, you're out of the game.
Back after this on RiverCountrySports.com.
Hi, my name is Catherine Haney. My grandfather and my dad, Wes Haney, have been selling and servicing Chevrolets in the Suwannee Valley area since 1968.
I'm here with my brothers, Weston and Jonathan. We want to tell you why Wes Haney Chevrolet is the best place to buy a car.
At Wes Haney Chevrolet comes down to 2 things: low prices and excellent customer service. You are a part of the family just as much as we are. Your happiness is my dad's first priority. He will always fight to make sure you get the best deal and the best experience.
My dad doesn't play games and he doesn't charge dealer fees, so we can always get you the best price. We have amazing incentives this month to put together a great deal on any Chevrolet car, truck, or SUV. The best built, longest lasting vehicles on the road. We guarantee a better deal and customer experience than you can get anywhere else.
We would love to show you our beautiful selection of new and used vehicles. We are located in Live Oak, Florida on Highway 90 East. I can guarantee our dad will give you the best deal, and we are excited to earn your business.
This is Wes Haney, and as always, no dealer fees, no games. Come see my team at Wes Haney Chevrolet.
Back here at Booster Field. Tom, you still doing karaoke?
Yes, Friday nights at the Suwannee Country Club from 7 to 10 every Friday. First Friday of the month, I do the American Legion in Lake City.
Okay.
And I actually
Lake City Country Club, right?
yes,
Lake City Country.
right.
Okay.
And I actually sing a little bit. So,
You want to go ahead and sing a few bars?
well, I was hoping that
Take me out.
no, I was hoping he'd play a little Sinatra over there, and I would sing along, but no, it's not happening.
Hampton Newman to lead off here in the 5th.
We've had a good game. And swung on a miss, strike one. And nobody winds up anymore. You used to like to say, the wind up in the pitch. Now it's like the stretch in the pitch.
Yeah.
And I guess they do that because runners are on base in high school ball a lot of the times. You get used to it. And there's a little number past the pitcher over the
tough
third.
play.
Oh, bare hands it. Whoa. There's a highlight. There's a highlight film right there.
And if he doesn't barehanded, I don't think he throws him out.
No.
Hayden Michelle with a great play over there at third base.
Yeah. I mean, when you go and play this game back on River Country Sports, that might be the play of the game right there. That was
play,
great.
for sure.
Great defense there. And like I said, the ball's like just been coming up off its grass. It must be hard. One out. And that one on the corner to Fryer. 0-1.
Boy Fryer's got a single and a walk.
And a nice catch in center field.
Hey, played good defense.
Uh-oh.
And
we have a equipment problem here.
Equipment malfunction here for the catcher for Newberry. He must have had something come loose, so he's going to make that adjustment. The Iron Man position.
Well,
I want to remind you once again, Suwannee playing tomorrow night in Lake City. So the game against Columbia tomorrow. That's going to be a big ball game, 7 o'clock first pitch. So if you're out and about Thursday, come on over and cheer the Bulldogs on.
And, normally when this happens, the pitcher just throws over to first base to stay warm. But we're not doing that. So let's see if he can find his rhythm again. It's 0-1. Looks in, gets a sign. The 0-1 pitch on the way. Swung on and grounded foul down the third base line. Suwannee's getting their swings in. We've had one strikeout tonight, and that was looking.
Yeah.
But, they've been hitting the ball, and nobody from Newberry's been overpowering. They really haven't had bad defense. 0-2 pitch.
Arnold came in the third.
Got to protect the plate and swing and a miss.
And Arnold has done a pretty good job of settling things down for Newberry.
Yeah.
Coming in from the pen and quickly 2 down here for Suwannee in the 5th.
Yeah, and that's been a quick 2 down. And then brings Jenkins back up to the plate. That's in there for a strike. I could see that one from here.
See the break from here. I mean, that
Yeah.
started well inside and across the plate. Good looking pitch.
Just try to put the ball in play. That's all you need to do. 2 outs. 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. 0-2. Now you're in the hole.
Jenkins on the night had a sac fly back in the first inning. Fielder's choice in the third, so he's put it in play both times to the plate.
Well, he's got an 0-2 count now. And the 0-2 pitch from the stretch. Whoa! There's a shot towards the shortstop. Up with it, flips to first. And a 1-2-3 inning. And at the end of 5, the Bulldogs lead 5-2 here on River Country Sports.
.com.
Hey Bulldogs, let the UPS Store of Live Oak handle all of your packing and shipping needs. The UPS Store of Live Oak also offers mailboxes, printing, faxing, scanning. We also offer notary services and shredding services as well. Stop by your local UPS store. There's help in here. Real help.
The UPS Store. Located at 6824 Suwannee Plaza Lane, Live Oak, Florida.
Josh Anderson here from Wayne Fryer Live Oak. I'm inviting you to come tour the best built manufactured homes on the market. Choose from 2x6 exterior walls, upgrade insulation, vinyl plank flooring, shiplap accent walls, barn doors, tile showers, and so much more. All our homes come with delivery and setup, AC, steps, and skirting. And at Wayne Fryer Live Oak, homes start at just $69.9. If you've always wanted to own your own home, now is the time. At Wayne Fryer, US 90 West, Live Oak, or visit us online at WayneFryerHome.com.
Stays in the game.
Suwannee Bulldog Baseball here on RiverCountrySports.com. All right, we're going to make a pitching change from Green to Green.
Okay,
From
but
Grayson to Dillon.
all right, but Green is a left-handed player, so he's not going to be at second, short, third.
Grayson Green, I believe, is coming out of the game. Dillon Green was on the bench. He's coming in.
Oh, okay. All right,
So
well, that'll do it.
it's a relief pitcher. So just changing the green.
And these are Jake's boys?
Okay.
Yes.
I would guess yes.
Yeah, and he can play. He's in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
So's his
Jake,
brother.
Great player. Kevin was a great player. No doubt about it. Dillon on the season, earned run average of 1.31, 6 appearances. He's got 2 saves. So look for his 3rd save of the season here tonight.
Does it say how many Ks he has?
Let's see here. He has got 14 strikeouts, 11 walks on the year.
Well,
according to Max Preps in the stat page.
Control problems, but evidently can bring it. So let's see. And the other thing, you've been facing left-hander all night. Now you got somebody coming in from the other side. And, you had a better opportunity to hit the left-hander than you do the right-hander. So let's see. Ooh, I had a little wild there, Wayne.
Just a bit outside. This is Brantley McCoy, designated hitter, leading off for the Panthers here in the 6th inning.
That one wasn't even close.
Yeah, my Bob Uecker impression there. That one a little better, fouled to the screen.
There used to be a pitcher for the Yankees named Ryan Duran, and he had glasses that were so thick he could see into the future. And he would throw that first pitch about 5 or 6 feet over the batter's head, and it was like nobody wanted to stand in after that.
Yeah, that was just I'm a wild man. So look out, good luck in the box. 2-1 the count on McCoy.
And the Green Boys waste no time.
No, and this has, if you remember when Matt pitched, but Pennington was a pretty quick worker as well on the mound, and he's the pitching coach, and they're doing exactly what they're supposed to do, swing and a miss. And this is kind of a little change of pace here, going from the left to the right. Dillon Green's got a little movement on his ball, fresh arm.
Big pitch here.
3-2 and fouled away. We'll do it again.
You don't want to put that leadoff guy on. And, 3-2, it's still a pitcher's advantage. You got to protect the plate. Not like when you get hit in the head. And
he's going to shake it off. Tough kid, but that had to hurt, even though he has a helmet on.
Wow.
And they want to make sure he's okay.
Wayne, when I played Little League Baseball, we still had the things that just went over your ears. There was, it wasn't a helmet, and you had your regular hat, or you had a regular hat, and you had like felt in the front of it in the lining. And like neither one of those things would have helped you here.
Yeah. Then they came out with the one flap over the, whichever right or left-handed batter, depending. And now they got the full helmet.
Oh yeah, I love it. I love the flaps on their face too.
Yeah.
Where they can't take one in the chin.
All right. 1-0 the count on Priester, runner at first base. And that was high. Green trying to find his control here. Dogs protecting a 5-2 lead. It's a little bit low and quickly 3-0.
Well,
get a little nervous here. We're talking about you put this one on, then the time run will come to the plate. That was in there for a called strike. Grooves the 3-0 down the pipe. Toya first base has his lead. Dylan Green to the plate. And this could be two. To Lopez, to Garcia, over to Watson, and there you go.
And before it started, I was going to say, 3-1 is a good time to have the runner go on a hit and run. But Green was having trouble finding the plate, so the coach didn't put the hit and run on, and consequently the double play. And Wayne, you take over the play-by-play, and how many DPs do you really see in high school ball?
Well, we called quite a few, actually, the last game. There's a called strike. Colby Benson at the plate. Last broadcast I did, and we had, I think there's 1, 2. We had 2 for Suwannee last game. And shortstop took it himself, stepped on the bag, and went to first. And then you had a 5-2-3 double play. Right. 5 third baseman. Bases are juiced. Third baseman goes home and then to first.
Yeah, well, third to.
Quickly ahead in the count here. 1 and 2 to Benson. Now, that was a pretty cool play. You have to go back and watch the stream on that one.
Yeah.
Speed pitch, and that one will miss. Good movement on that ball. That occurred in the 4th inning for Bishop Snyder.
All right, 2-2, 2 outs. Deuce is wild.
Swing and a miss. And that'll do it for the Newberry Panthers and their half of the 6th inning. Suwannee still leading 5-2 on RiverCountrySports.com. Everybody's always claiming to offer the top insurance, the lowest rate, blah, blah, blah. Well, cut the game and go to the Jeff Tippins Insurance Agency. Jeff is an independent agent, meaning he can shop around to get you the best price for the coverage you need. With access to major carriers like Auto Owners, Progressive, Travelers, and Mercury, stop with those cold 800 numbers. Discover the personal difference with the Jeff Tippins Insurance Agency. US 129 North in Live Oak. Call 364-2886 or visit JeffTippinsinsurance.com. Back here at the old ballpark, Suwannee Bulldogs in action against the Newberry Panthers on this Wednesday night. And so far, so good. Suwannee with a 5-2 lead as we begin the bottom of the 6th inning. Due up for the Bulldogs, Colton Rogers to lead things off, followed by the top of the order, Noah Lopez and Jace Moran. Rogers strides to the plate. He has singled. That was back in the 1st inning, grounded out in the 3rd, batting here in the 6th. Colton Rogers, the starting left fielder tonight for the Bulldogs. Played good defense. And the first pitch from Arnold. The 0-1. And that one misses. So the count 1-1 and Colton Rogers. Noah Lopez waiting on deck. Jace Moran in the hole. Suwannee looking to build on that lead. Nathan Arnold's pitch. That was fouled away.
Now Arnold's thrown a little bit. Well, actually, he's thrown a lot harder than Hartenstein. And he's a bigger kid.
Pretty good size. And, taking a look at their schedule, looks like they've got Trinity Christian Academy will be their next ball game. That'll be a home ball game on the 29th. That'll be Saturday at 4 o'clock.
There's a ground ball towards the hole, and it goes through.
Third baseman with a nice play there.
Oh, I missed it.
Credit where credit is due. I am a shout. I had the play-by-play there, and I did. If you're going to take it, I'll let you have it. But
yeah, but if I had it, he would have been safe at first.
it was a nice play. Give credit to the third baseman for Newberry making the scoop and the throw.
Yeah, he did. I thought it got right through him, but it didn't.
You know, back in the radio days, we could have got away with it. Now with cameras, not so much.
Top of the order.
Yeah, Noah Lopez at the dish. Lopez got the rally started back in that first inning. Got a single, came around to score the first run of the ball game. Since then, he's flown out a couple of times to second base and to center field.
He's due.
And to third base once again, and another clean play. This time the throw, though, is high. And that's going to go all the way to the backstop. Nobody backing him up. So a free base for Lopez on the error on the throw. What chance for two great plays in a row was Michelle, but that time got a little wild on that throw. So the E5, and the runner goes to second base. And now the batter will be Jace Moran. Jace Moran, 2 for 3 on the night, scored twice, got an RBI to his credit. Let's see if he can get another one here with a runner in scoring position. Moran takes high for ball one. Mind you, once again, the Diamond Dogs podcast is up for your viewing pleasure. When you get a chance, go back and check out this week's Coaches Show. You got Rhett Baldwin going to join us on the show, along with Coach Billy Moran, myself, and Tom Daniels. So an hour of Bulldog talk.
All right, we got our lefty hitter. We got a runner at second, 1 out. We need to score him.
The 2-0 pitch, that's off the catcher's glove, and now we'll have a runner at third base. So we got Moran with a hitter's count here. He'll probably be taken. Got a runner at third. Lopez, 1 down in the inning.
Well, 3-0 is the count. And with a runner at third, you very much may want to give him the green light.
They got the infield in.
Yeah, well, all he has to do is hit it to the outfield. The outfield's not very in.
And there's ball 4.
No, he couldn't have hit that one if he tried. That was way off the plate.
And now you got dogs on the corners.
Yeah, well, you know that he's going to be going. And I don't know if he'll be going first pitch or not. But with 1 out, if they throw down, the runner on third is going to come. And we had this discussion before. Do you have the cutoff play or whatever? But now the infield is back looking for 2. And
well, you got Grayson Bonds at the plate. He is due. He has flown out to right field 3 times.
He does it this time. We'll get an RBI. There goes a runner.
And there won't be a throw. That ball was in the dirt, and he had no chance to. If he would have got that cleanly, perhaps he could have thrown down, but he had no chance to get Moran on that one. So
now the infield has to come in because there's no double play going to happen.
Yep. And last time they did this, they were able to throw the runner out at home plate on a shot to first base.
Oh, that was a great play by the kid. And the runner at second will be halfway between second and third because there's no one to hold him.
And there's a chopper to third base. Let's see if he comes home. He does. Not going to be in time, and everybody's safe. Yep, that high chopper, and Lopez had a pretty good lead, good speed, and he snuck in there.
He went in standing.
He sure did. And meanwhile, Moran will go to third, and now at first base will be Bonds, who has an infield hit and an RBI.
And this is the chance to just, bust it open here. You want to have a 5-run lead because then bases loaded and grand slam doesn't beat you. And with 1 out, guy on third, let's just, get the carousel going.
Tyler Watson, probably the hottest hitter on the team right now. He's at the plate. They have moved him to the cleanup spot. He has had a tremendous season, really been coming on strong here as of late, offensively.
I don't think this guy has any kind of a pickoff move. He's not even looked at first base.
Fouled out of play. Well, you got a runner at third. And, I guess he's thinking we need outs.
And I'll tell you something else. That's the second time that the catcher threw the ball and he almost missed it, which would allow the runner from third to come in. So he's not even checking the guy at first.
And there he goes. And there won't be a throw down. So they're going to let the runner take second base. That puts two dogs in scoring position. 2-1 count now on Watson.
And, fly ball, they can't, the only way they get a double play is they catch a fly ball and throw you out at the plate. No force outs anywhere. And they are they are on the grass.
They are. Staying alive, Kyler Watson, 2-2 now.
And as a, batter, you love this because, you put something that's normally an out on the ground, it's going to get through.
Yeah.
It's.
You can't have much range from,
Yeah.
being up on the grass like that.
And it gets there a little quicker.
Yeah. Pitch, pop, foul once again. Tyler Watson up there battling.
Well, it's 2-2, and if he's going down, he wants to go down swinging.
Nathan Arnold trying to punch him out.
Well, big chance for the Dogs. You said it was a beautiful night for ball, and it really is.
It's gorgeous to the shortstop, and there's an example. You have the infield in, and that one gets by him. That would have been a routine play ordinarily. And a couple more Bulldogs come around to score.
Well, the first base coach wisely held him at first with the bobble by the fielder in left field, and then the throw was horrible. Had he gone to second, but with one out, there's no need in taking the chance. And so far, there hasn't been a close play at second. And I'm thinking that we got at least a half a dozen stolen bags tonight.
Or catcher indifference on the
Yeah,
field.
I'm counting that as the stolen base.
Gabe Garcia is now the batter.
There goes a runner.
Yeah, there goes a runner once again. And again, no throw as that one scoot away from the catcher. So Watson's got a stolen base. And again, you got a dog in scoring position. If Garcia can come through with a hit here, still only one down in the inning. 3 runs across this inning, making the score 8-2. Took some inside heat there. Swing and a miss for strike one.
Wayne, they like when you do the play-by-play.
Who was they?
The Bulldogs.
The offense likes that?
I can only get one run. You already got 3 in this inning. 4 in the first.
4 in the first, yeah. Well, the good thing is you didn't give up a lot of runs with your call.
I had some. They said he's doing the radio. Let's just go 1, 2, 3, both sides.
2-1 count on Garcia.
And he's looking to go to right field.
He's got a hole over there. That little miss, 3-1. Garcia had a hit and an RBI back in the first inning. Since then, he's flown out to center and struck out.
He was just strikeout looking.
Yeah.
And I don't think he'll let that happen again.
And he's got a good looking count here, and this is going to go to shortstop. Fielded cleanly and a good throw. Nice play by Honeycutt. Second out of the inning. Runner will go to third base.
Hey, you finally got another error tonight in this inning.
They did on that throw from
Yeah.
third, because most of what I would have put down as errors, you were giving hits, but you're a generous scorekeeper, and I don't disagree.
You're at home. Your hitters get the benefit of the doubt.
I like that. Hampton Newman, now the batter.
He's having a good night.
Third ball misses. Ball 1. Newman on the night walked back in the first. He had a double in the third inning, and then grounded out to third base in the 5th, batting here in the 6th. And that one's going to get through on the right side and into right field, and that'll score a run. Second RBI of the night.
Okay, now we've broken it open. and like no plethora of extra base hits, just single steal second, single steal second, single. It's like having doubles.
It's good fundamental baseball. Coy Fryer now at the plate. 4 runs across this inning. Matching the 4 we scored in the first inning. 9-2 your score. Dogs have really broken this thing open here.
All right, and Wayne, this kid's got a live arm, but watch him. He's pitching from the stretch, but he doesn't even look over to first base. That was the look, and that was the only look it's going to be.
Not with a huge lead. And went inside on Fryer. He fought it off. 1-1 count on Coy Fryer. Hampton Newman over at first base.
Coach Daniels wanting him to run.
You've given him the green light.
Yep. Well, I don't think the catcher can throw him out, and the pitcher hasn't looked at him. Go right now.
Not going. A ball and 2 strikes. He just hadn't seen your sign from up here. I know you've given the indicator, given the sign.
Well, with 2 strikes,
times.
with 2, I think the count's 1 and 2, not 1-1.
1 and 2.
Yeah, now he's got to go, but he's not.
Swing and a miss. And they're going to throw down to first base anyway, but they didn't have to do that. First base was occupied anyway. That's the 3rd out of the inning. And Suwannee plates 4 runs there in the 6th to get some more insurance. It's 9-2 as we head to the 7th inning. Suwannee Baseball on RiverCountrySports.com.
Your trusted local real estate partner in Live Oak, Grantham Realty, for all your real estate needs in North Florida. With over 20 years experience, they're more than just a real estate agency. They're your friends and neighbors dedicated to serving this vibrant community. So whether you're buying or selling, you can trust Grantham Realty to provide solutions that fit your needs. At Grantham Realty, you'll be treated as a friend, not a number. Contact their friendly team today. Grantham Realty, 386-362-7080.
Rapid Fiber Internet's locally owned and operated, powered by Suwannee Valley Electric Co-op. Our local employees are dedicated to providing a world-class customer experience to each of our Suwannee Valley Electric members. Make the switch today to Rapid Fiber Internet's 100% fiber to the home internet system. To learn more about Rapid Fiber Internet, visit rapid-fiber.com. Again, that's rapid-fiber.com or call 866-64-RAPID.
Our catcher,
Suwannee Baseball at RiverCountrySports.com. Dog Baseball brought to you in part by G&W Site Services. They can do it all, from land clearing to site prep, grade work to excavation and ponds, driveways and culverts, material hauling, foundations. Call 386-209-4856. That's Ben Newman, G&W Site Services, 209-4856. Online, gwsiteservicesllc.com. All right, down to 3 outs to record this victory here tonight. Brody Joyner is the batter, and he swings at the first pitch from Dylan Green, 0-1. And that one misses just off the plate.
Green was throwing a good breaking ball. Let's see if he stays with it.
Just a little cheese there.
Yeah, just a fastball down and at it.
There's that breaking pitch, and that one
didn't break.
Misses, yeah. Hung up there a little bit, but off the plate inside. 2-1 to Joyner. Fouled away.
And, everything has been fouled off to the right side, the first base side. And we had one foul ball to the left side in the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Just missed that.
You wanted that call.
Breaking pitch. And a lot of right-handed batters, so you don't want to see as many go on the left side. And that'll be ball 4.
And the thing of it is, when you have a lead like this, you should never, ever walk anybody. Just throw them a piece of cheese up there and make them hit it.
Now, batting number 1.
The worst that can happen, the guy hits a home run. The best that can happen, he hits an out. Hits a home run, you still have a 6-run lead.
Desmond Taylor now the batter. Right fielder. And there's a snap throw to first. And you got back. But Look, pretty good looking throw from his knees there.
Well,
Bonds.
I will tell you that our catcher can throw people out.
No doubt. There goes the runner, off speed, and not going to find the handle there, so stolen base. Joyner in scoring position.
See, and that's another play that you debate. You're behind by 7 runs, and the guy gets thrown out. There's no runner on base.
Down and away. 2-1, but the 9-hole hitter, Desmond Taylor. Taylor's got a base hit on the night. He's 1 for 2, batting here for the 3rd time. And that one off the pitcher's mound to the shortstop. Going to have to hurry the throw, and it is in time. Yep, got him.
Oh, I'm looking at the first base coach who's dressed in black like an umpire.
Yeah.
And he's giving the safe sign, and I forget that the umpire is standing behind the mound. High school baseball, you only have 2.
I can guarantee you
umpires.
the opposing coach is going to call and save. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
And
yeah.
Billy Moran's coming out, and he may be making another change here. I'm not sure. Or
I was checking with Kyler at first base.
Yeah.
He may have been shaken up a little bit there on that throw. He had to stretch out. And,
yeah, that's hamstring time.
Yeah, he's walking it off, and hopefully didn't get stepped on over there. He may have. Trying to shake it off. That was a pretty close play, and he had to stretch out. Garcia had to wait for that ball, bounced off the pitcher's mound, and then he had to hurry the throw a little bit, made an accurate throw for the putout.
Yeah, and the umpire was in front, which didn't help. So they have a runner at third, and he really doesn't matter. It's the guy at the plate that you got to get.
And that's the top of the order now. This is Bryson Ox. He is 0 for 3 on the night.
And also, when you get into positions like this, a lot of times the umpire's strike zone expands.
Yeah, but they're wanting to get out of here too. So
yeah, I don't think you're going to have a 7-run rally. And once there's 2 outs, it'll really expand.
And to Garcia, he'll let the run score go to first base. There's 2 down.
Yeah, he really looks good out there. He looks very good and confident. Shortstop Garcia came over here from Jasper.
Transferred over across the river.
Well, this is
an outstanding season.
All right, it's ball game time, and the guy that we've had the tough time pitching to, the lefty, and
he's going to put it into center field, and it's going to drop right in front of Fryer for a base hit.
And the right move by Fryer, you could have dove for it. It goes to the wall, and the guy's got a triple. Or you can just keep the guy at first base. You got a 7-run lead. Let's, play it smart. And here comes their monster right here.
2 for 3 on the night. Single and a double. Flew out deep to center field his last plate appearance.
And this guy is man-sized.
Here's ball 1.
Big guy, playing shortstop. And of course, in high school, you're going to look bigger than, if you're big, you're going to look bigger than everybody else. But he seems to be a very good athlete.
And he's ahead in the count here, 2-0.
Well, just throw him the pitch.
There's the 2-0 to shortstop to second base, and that's going to do it.
Ball game.
That is your ball game. The Suwannee Bulldogs with a 9-3 victory over the Newberry Panthers here on this Wednesday night. You're going to get a chance to talk to Coach Moran. He'll get the club together and have a few words. First, they'll shake hands, and then he'll have his little meeting, and then he'll be up here in the booth to talk to us. Well, Tom, what about them Bulldogs? This is your first chance seeing them this year.
Yes, and this shake hands thing at the end of the game is I think a nice thing, but
they're playing this music for you, by the way.
Yeah, New York.
She comes to life now. We'll take a timeout. Back after this on rivercountrysports.com.
Do you need tree service? Morgan Tree and Debris provides you with quality and affordable tree service in Live Oak and surrounding communities. Morgan Tree and Debris is a full service and tree company. Tree trimming, tree removal, firewood, stump grinding, storm cleanup, debris removal. Contact Morgan Tree and Debris at 386-249-0472. That's Morgan Tree and Debris, 386-249-0472 for all of your tree service needs.
Josh Anderson here from Wayne Fryer Live Oak. I'm inviting you to come tour the best built manufactured homes on the market. Choose from 2x6 exterior walls, upgrade insulation, vinyl plank flooring, shiplap accent walls, barn doors, tile showers, and so much more. All our homes come with deliver and setup, AC, steps, and skirting. And at Wayne Fryer Live Oak, homes start at just $69.9. If you've always wanted to own your own home, now is the time at Wayne Fryer, US 90 West, Live Oak, or visit us online at waynefryerhome.com.
Suwannee Bulldog baseball here on rivercountrysports.com. Congratulations to the Suwannee Bulldogs. Big victory tonight over the Newberry Panthers, 9-3, your final score. So Suwannee improving to 11-6 on the year, and Newberry dropping to 8-5. And I don't know how Tom did it, but somehow I guess it's because you're in the Hall of Fame. You can pull those kind of strings, but getting him to play Frank Sinatra here at the baseball field.
And getting to sing with it.
My goodness.
Getting the mic, got to announce a batter. Yeah, you get a whole lot of these
Special privileges.
Yeah. And we got some people advertising for us, rivercountrysports.com. When everybody looking up here, waiting for I don't know what.
Well, we're waiting for Coach Moran to come up here.
No, I know we're waiting, but fans don't want to leave. It's like a football game in Germany. They may be here till the morning.
Well, everybody waiting for
their children,
their kids, or their brothers, or what have you. And not too many people have left. Had a good crowd here tonight. Always a decent crowd supporting the Suwannee Bulldogs.
Oh yeah, and you know what? And there was a big crowd for the JV game too.
Yeah, good sized crowd. And softball's been drawing good crowds. Field behind us. Always love a Friday night when both teams are playing. You get baseball on one side and softball on the other, and you kind of go back and forth supporting Bulldogs both ways.
And I like to watch girls softball, and it's not because girls are playing it. It's that those guys are the girls are throwing 89 miles an hour, and it's amazing.
And they're a lot closer. And that underhand slapping the old glove.
They're 60 feet away, and when you're a hitter, you're hitting motion. You're following them more than you're following the ball.
Yeah.
But no, I like it. I even watch it. When you do the college softball World Series, that's really good. So, and one time I did a radio broadcast of the King and his court over in Jasper, when Winston Warner was there a million years ago.
Yeah, a couple of seasons ago. But
yeah, and that was some softball. But we had hardball here tonight, Wayne.
And we got Coach Billy Moran up here in the booth as he puts the headset on. And, Coach, congratulations on a big victory over Newberry tonight.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
And, Coach, I got some quick questions. And I think this bottom of the sixth, you're walking down, and you had a couple of words to the umpire. Was it like good evening or what?
I don't remember which one. Oh, right there at the end.
Yeah.
We were talking about, the curveball, just being able to see the curveball. We struck out in a spot where I felt like we chased the pitch, maybe expanded our zone. And I was just kind of asking him, hey, was that ever, did it look good out of the hand, or did we just completely chase? I like to get that feedback from the umpires just to kind of, so I can give good, constructive criticism to my hitters.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the other question I have, I don't know if you missed it or the kid missed it, but in the first inning, when the runner tagged at third and scored, and the runner at second held, give me your thinking there.
Well, some of these guys are, they're like gross overthinkers, and so sometimes we err on the side of caution instead of being a little aggressive. So I don't mind that so much. I would like for them to go ahead and move up on that. But unfortunately, I can only coach one at a time, and I'm focused on the guy at third base.
You got the run in.
So the guy at second base, I tell those guys, hey, just play baseball. If you know you have it, then go. And if you're not sure, then don't run us off of an inning. So I would rather them err on the side of caution on that, especially with the way we were hitting the baseball.
And at the coaches show, you said the magic number was 5 strikeouts, and I think we struck out 3 times tonight. And I'm thinking Newberry struck out about 8 or 9 times tonight.
Yeah, I mean,
so
you could visibly see our guys when they got 2 strikes, they spread out, they choked up on the bat and put the ball in play. And that was the difference. And we hit the ball better with 2 strikes than they did. I mean, we just did a fantastic job.
And, you fell behind early. They got a run top of the first inning. No panic whatsoever. You guys really brought the bats in the bottom half of the inning. We thought for a minute there you're going to bat around 2 or 3 times as well as they were seeing the baseball. But 4 runs in the first, and you feel pretty good about that.
Yeah, I mean, our guys are seeing the ball well. They're having a really good approach at the plate. We got a lot of balls, a lot of hits taken away from us. Heck, I mean, Bonds hit a shot to right field, and the right fielder was just positioned well, made a great catch. I mean, if any of those balls that we're hitting are getting down, you're looking at a possible run rule.
Yeah, they had a couple of nice plays at first base with the
first baseman made a good play. The third baseman, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's a really well coached team. They're young, but they're very talented. And they're a good ball team. We just, like I said, we took control of the game with the 2-strike hitting. We did a really good job.
What about a comment on your pitching? The 2 Green boys both did a great job, starter and closer.
Yeah, I would say, I mean, Grayson Green, if you asked him, how do you feel about it? He would probably give himself a C, just because he didn't have his secondary stuff the way he normally does. But he competed really, really well.
How many pitches did he throw?
I think he threw about 90. We stretched him out a little bit today just because we want to start adding a little bit onto him. But we really wanted him to go that last time through the lineup and kind of put a little bit of pressure on him, make him a little uncomfortable, and he responded great. And then Dylan Green, I mean, you can't ask for a better performance. Comes off the bench and just goes 6 outs, shut them right
throws
down.
the first pitch about 7 feet out of the strike zone, and then
yeah, I mean, nothing makes a hitter as that comfortable when you just go out of the batter's box and then strike. So
Yeah, and you didn't have a very deep bench tonight, so
no, actually, we had late in the game that play at first base. Kyler leaned off the base and he said, "Coach, feels like I tweaked something on my hamstring." I said, "Well, you better figure it out because you can't come out. We don't have any subs." we had already entered our subs in the game, so we were out of gas. We needed him to finish. So.
And that was a heck of a stretch. I mean, it was a funny hop off the mound. The Garcia had to hurry that throw. So without that stretch, they probably don't get him.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it was a big time play on both sides. Garcia made a good recovery on the ground ball, and then, like you said, Kyler just stretched out. I mean, he's a big, tall, long kid. So for him to have to stretch out that far, that's big time.
Garcia looked really good at short.
Yeah, I mean he's solid.
He's like a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, for sure. And we got a couple guys that play shortstop. Fryer can play shortstop good too, and he plays really, really good center field. So I mean we got athletes all over the field, man, and it's a really, really good situation to be in for us. We just got a lot of athletes.
Second baseman / ground crew.
Yeah.
That's right.
And Fryer, we just on our broadcast, we don't broadcast every game, but we've seen him play every position of the outfield and just about every position on the infield.
No doubt.
Pitch,
he can do it all, man. I mean, he's a super dynamic athlete. And he can hit. He can. He's really, really good on the mound. I mean, there's just nothing he can't do. He even drags the field after the games.
And Jace Moran, how about a comment about your son? He had a great game tonight.
Yeah, I mean, he swung the bat well, made a couple plays at third base. I try to tell all these hitters, hey, if just put the bat on the ball and good things are going to happen. So, he swung the bat very well tonight. Wanted to see him. He got in a 3-0 count late with a runner on third. And usually 3-0, we tell him that, we give him the take sign. But I went ahead and gave him the green light, and he was happy about that. But he didn't get a strike to hit, so he ended up walking.
Yeah.
We commented
scored
on
3
that.
times.
Yeah.
We said, the count's 3-0, but runner on third base, we made you just give him the green, and then
absolutely
it couldn't hit it with a 10-foot bat.
Yeah, I was one thing about it when we're up and we have an opportunity to go 3-0 and swing the bat. I like my guys to swing, just because that whether they get to hit or not, it's a show of confidence. It's like, hey, I believe that you're going to hit this ball right here, so I'm going to let you swing. So they really like that, and I like to be able to do that for them, and it helps when we have a lead. I like to give them that green light.
Well, it was a great victory tonight. Congratulations. Tomorrow night, another challenge as you go over to Columbia High.
Absolutely.
Who are we starting tomorrow?
We're going to start Colton Rogers.
Okay.
Yep, the Australian from down under.
I went to
Let's hope he has a good eye.
I went to his parents' wedding. That's how long I've known Colton.
Nice. Yeah, he's been doing really, really well for us, and we have the great thing about tonight is, Grayson Green went 5. Dylan Green came in and slammed the door for us. So we have all available arms for tomorrow. So we really, really are well set up. We just got to go hit the baseball tomorrow as well. So,
I have the lineup here. Tell me what players daddies didn't play here.
Did not play here?
Yeah.
Garcia.
Garcia's dad played in Hamilton. I don't think Lopez's dad probably didn't play here. But everybody else did.
Legacy roster.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yep.
Anyway, Coach, we'll let you go. Congratulations. Good luck tomorrow night, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate you.
Have a good night.
You too.
All right. RiverCountrySports.com. Back after this.
Hi, my name is Catherine Haney. My grandfather and my dad, Wes Haney, have been selling and servicing Chevrolets in the Suwannee Valley area since 1968.
I'm here with my brothers, Weston and Jonathan. We want to tell you why Wes Haney Chevrolet is the best place to buy a car.
At Wes Haney Chevrolet, it comes down to two things: low prices and excellent customer service. You are a part of the family just as much as we are. Your happiness is my dad's first priority. He will always fight to make sure you get the best deal and the best experience.
My dad doesn't play games and he doesn't charge dealer fees, so we can always get you the best price. We have amazing incentives this month to put together a great deal on any Chevrolet car, truck, or SUV. The best built, longest lasting vehicles on the road. We guarantee a better deal and customer experience than you can get anywhere else.
We would love to show you our beautiful selection of new and used vehicles. We are located in Live Oak, Florida on Highway 90 East. I can guarantee our dad will give you the best deal, and we are excited to earn your business.
This is Wes Haney, and as always, no dealer fees, no games. Come see my team at Wes Haney Chevrolet.
Back here at the ballpark, ready to wrap up the broadcast, Tom. Appreciate you broadcasting with me tonight. Did it bring back a few memories?
Oh, absolutely. You love it when you win, and we won, and the field has just come so far in the almost 50 years I've been here. This field was originally a dump site.
And I did not know that.
Yeah. And you could still to this day occasionally find a piece of glass or a piece of, tin in there. But now it is gorgeous. And we never had a sign like that in center field. That's beautiful. And what they've done down the right and left field lines, bringing the fence in and whatnot is, that's been another great move. The dugout is unbelievable. The only strange thing about it is home dugouts are usually on the first base side.
Well, it's your home field. You can do what you want.
Yeah. But that dugout on the first base side has a little bit of room in it. But this one, like I told you, showers, lockers, everything. It was so much easier to build this one than it would be to knock that one down and do it. So that's why it's on the third base side.
Yeah, it's the Wesley Silas Field.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's even the lights look brighter. And the field's in good shape. And you talk about the natural grass, and I just thought, nothing took a crazy bounce unless it hit the mound. But I just thought the field was extremely hard. And when I look at the natural grass, that's a great thing. But when I go to the rec center and I see the artificial grass on the infields for those kids over there, oh my God! That's great. These kids get up here and they've been fielding true ground balls their whole life. So it makes life a whole lot better. But if we had an artificial infield, it wouldn't bother me.
Yeah, I don't like it. I like natural grass.
Well, the difference is no bugs, no fertilizer, no mowing. In the long run, it's cheaper. But you're a tradition.
I don't want artificial bugs in my grass.
You're a traditionalist.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for noticing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I'm getting the wrap-up sign, by the way, Tom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's going to wrap up tonight's broadcast. Congratulations, Suwannee, with a 9-3 win tonight over Newberry. Want to thank our sponsors, Wayne Fryer Homes. Thanks to Jeff Tippins Insurance Agency, Lafayette State Bank, Grantham Realty, Morgan Tree and Debris, Wes Haney Chevrolet, along with Rapid Fiber Internet, Papa John's, Beef O'Brady's, and the UPS store of Live Oak. So for Tom Daniels, I'm Wayne Luttrell. I want to thank our streaming producer, Sawyer Brooks, our camera operators, John Koch and Lucy Roberts, and Tammy Neal also operated the camera, and she is also our executive producer. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast tonight, and we'll see you next Friday night. That's our next air game. Next Friday night. Don't forget the Diamond Dogs podcast on Wednesday, and then back on the air next Friday night as the Suwannee Bulldogs will be in action, and they will be taking on the I'm going to check my schedule real quick here. They've got the Santa Fe Raiders.